Next is the schedule. I hope that icebreaker goes well. Let's develop a way to encourage the presentation to stay on schedule. Make the following decisions for your schedule. 1. The format. So decide how you want to do the text boxes or tables. Choose your background color, image, and consider a video timer. So now I had mentioned for the last slide, for the icebreaker slide, I don't know if you all heard me, but I was going to alternate the color and the shapes. So that means that for this slide, I'm going to change it to a lighter version of this. And I think I was under the E and the N there. Okay, I like it, it's okay. And then we're copying these, pasting them, and making them very large, remember? And you kind of want to maybe bring this one to the bottom instead of keeping it at the top like the other one was. And you're just, like I said, alternating elements. We're going to go back and forth, and then I'm going to be using the same one again and again. Okay, so the icebreaker question, I'm not going to change the colors again. This is the same, but now I'm going to put schedule in all caps. I wonder what it's like if I didn't put it in all caps. I don't think it's better. Okay, it is better if it's not in all caps. Alright, whatever. I think it looks nice either way, honestly. I just think it looks really good. Okay. I'm not that impressed with myself, but I actually kind of am very impressed with myself right now, I'm not gonna lie. So, at this point, we need to choose what the format is. And I'm not super excited about this because I don't know what to do. I don't think we need to add any of these elements. I basically just need to put a table in there. Okay, I just need to put a table. There's not really much to think about. And then we can consider the timer. So I'm just going to insert, yes, here's what it is, the table. And we can say that the schedule has kind of a label, like the actual time, and then a description. So it's black here, and we could get the same thickness, but I think that when you have the same thickness here, for me, I feel like there's a competition. I feel like there's like a bit of competition. So we can try to change the color so that these two elements aren't really competing with each other. I feel a sense of tension there. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna get the lines. So there's this for the schedule, which I think is nice. But there's also the thicker lines that reduce this feeling of a competition between the different elements. I'm not sure. Uh, you know what might be better? If I do one and make them. Yes. 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 This is good. I think this is good. And then what we can do, because it's a schedule, let's just go ahead and say how we're going to do this. So basically it's the section title, because I need this font, the subheader font. So you see how now I'm getting the text and not the text box. And it's good to be able to have that option here. Oops. So the subheader, make it smaller. And I'm centering. Oops. But like I said, this is going to be the section. Oops. Time and details. So you could definitely imagine a world where you put the schedule before you have the icebreaker, and then on the schedule you put the icebreaker potentially, for sure. But for me, that's just not how it happened. So I wonder what the blue looks like. It's up to you. Do what you think makes sense. You don't even have to have any. You don't have to have any lines here actually at all. You can have no lines. It makes it difficult for you to fill it in right now, maybe, but you can decide not to have any lines, which I think might be my choice of action. Okay. And so we can say, for example, now we need to put in the normal text here. Just let me do this real fast. I want to set this up so that when it comes time to type it in, it's already formatted the way it needs to be. So paste, 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 and this is not the size that we want, obviously. So let's make it like 15. Yeah. And then we can just do X, paste, paste, X, X, and it should kind of get us going with what we want there. And we could change the color of things, right? We could use the golden colors, or we could use the blue, but I'm just going to go for black. So let's see that first we have to leave. Let's say that first we have introduction, presentation, and then this does not look like my font. This is not right. Yeah, this isn't right. I need Alice. There we go. And let's say that this is going to be thinner because it's time. Okay. And let's say the introduction is from 10. It starts at 10 a.m. And then we can say the presentation starts at 10:15 a.m. and the questions start at 11:45. It's a long presentation. Okay, and then we have the details. And time here. Yeah, so good. I don't have any details right now, so whatever. I like this. I think this is pretty good. We could probably make the font a little bit bigger, but I think this is good. And you could potentially do it this way, where this line is a different color. And I think that's pretty easy to read. Or you could do it this way where you could fill it in white, you could make the text white, or something like that to make it easier to read. Something like that, which is actually a very lovely design. I like that very much. So we can insert a row below and copy this, and then we'll just add lunch, and we're going to say that it's going to be at 12:30 p.m. I think that's absolutely lovely. And then just to kind of balance it out, yep. Why is this so big? Why is this so thick? You see, that gets me all the time. Why did that happen? Why is it so thick? Like, honestly, because now I feel like I can't move it. Okay, so okay, so that looks really good to me. I really like the schedule page, the way that it's set up here. I think it's really good. And of course, once we know what the details are, we could add the details, but this is just letting us know how the setup is going to look. So take your 10 minutes, take some inspiration from my schedule, do whatever you'd like, pull elements from your design system, pull elements from the other pages that you've designed, invert them, change them around a little bit, have some fun. And I'll see you in 10 minutes.